So today we're going to be talking about one of the most fascinating upcoming MCU villains, Kang, or Kang the Conqueror. If you haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, then save this video and watch it once you have. Unless you don't care about spoilers, then do whatever you want. If you've watched Loki or Ant-Man, you'll know that there's an infinite amount of Kangs in the multiverse, and in this video, we're going to take a closer look at Kang and his variants and unravel each of their stories. Kang the Conqueror is a time-travelling supervillain who first appeared in 1964 in the Marvel Comics. He's from the 30th century and uses his advanced technology to conquer numerous planets and timelines. He's clashed with many of Marvel's heroes, including the Avengers, Fantastic Four, and even Doctor Strange. Most of the time, the only person that actually challenges him is himself when he explores the universe, and they normally fight each other, but they eventually resolved conflicts by forming the Council of Kangs, which ended the multiversal war. The first Kang variant I'm going to talk about is Iron Lad. Iron Lad is a teenage version of Kang who comes from an alternate universe. He's a member of the Young Avengers and has heroic personality. Iron Lad possesses a suit of armor similar to Iron Man's, which grants him enhanced strength and durability. Interestingly, Iron Lad created the Young Avengers to prevent his own future self, Kang, from becoming a villain. Unlike the other variants, we're still yet to see Iron Lad in the MCU, but seeing as the Young Avengers are increasingly becoming a possibility, I'm sure that we will see Iron Lad sooner or later. He may be the one that stops Kang in the end in Secret Wars, perhaps. One of Kang's most notable variants is Immortus, who's actually an older version of Kang. Immortus is a timekeeper who oversees the timeline to prevent any disruptions, and is also an ally of the Avengers and has helped them on several occasions. Immortus is a much more benevolent character than Kang, which makes him an interesting contrast. Unlike Iron Lad, Immortus is actually in the MCU. He's in the Quantumania post-credit scene, and he's the oldest person who's believed to be the creator of the Dynasty and the Council of Kangs, and he's also the one that said that they need to deal with the people who are discovering the multiverse, assumed to be the Avengers or other heroes. Personally, I hope they go away from this benevolent character of Immortus that I've researched, and I hope they go into a more cruel version, because as the leader of the Dynasty and being the next big villain, I think Immortus needs to be cruel and really powerful and not having mercy. The next variant is Pharaoh Ramatut, who you may know from Moon Knight videos because he was teased in that. He is Kang's first known identity, who is a pharaoh from ancient Egypt who discovers a time machine and travelled to the future. He eventually became Kang and began his conquest, and he has a unique visual design with his golden armor and headdress, and he was also in the post-credit scene of Quantumania alongside Immortus and the next variant that I'm going to talk about. I won't talk much about him being teased in Moon Knight because I'm going to make a separate video about that coming out soon, hopefully, so keep an eye out for that. But seeing him in the post-credit scene, I think Ramatut actually looks really cool. He's probably the best looking Kang that we've seen so far, maybe except for Kang the Conqueror, but, you know, he still has an amazing design. The final Kang variant we're going to talk about is the Scarlet Centurion. The Scarlet Centurion is another alternate version of Kang. He's a powerful villain who possesses the same technology and skills as Kang, but the Scarlet Centurion has clashed with the Avengers and has even conquered Earth in one timeline. Once again, the Scarlet Centurion did appear in the post-credit scene of Quantumania alongside Pharaoh Ramatut and Immortus. From the post-credit scene, we can see that he didn't get along with the Kang the Conqueror that was exiled to the Quantum Realm, because when they find out that he was killed, Immortus said, "I bet you wish it was you," or something like that. Personally, I think Scarlet Centurion is probably going to be one of the most powerful Kang variants that we're going to see, just because he just looks very intimidating and that he has very advanced technology. So personally, I'm very excited to see him in the future. As we already knew and has been further proved by this, Kang is definitely one of Marvel's most dangerous characters, and his variants add even more depth to his story. From Immortus to Ramatut, each version of Kang has its own unique story and motivations, and I do hope we get to see as many different backstories as we can in the future of the MCU. I hope this video helped you understand Kang and his variants better. If you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you soon with another video.